versus Leenock.
All right, Tasteless.
What's up, man?
Top versus bottom.
TVB.
TVB.
TVB, that's our matchup.
It's the only T's we're going to get in this tournament.
That's right. So who's left from our other teams? It's Maru, and why am I forgetting the other guy's
Byung.
name? Byung.
Yeah. Byung's playing really great, so I wouldn't be surprised if both of them actually make it through. Maru's in a
Maru
ridiculous
goes
group.
all the way through to the very end.
Wouldn't be surprised if he just won the whole thing and proved that Terran is in fact imbalanced, just everyone sucks.
All right, so this is a one-on-one map. One thing about the main in this map is that it's pretty susceptible from pretty any angle of attack, especially by air. So drop's very good, muta harass very strong. And that's something that can become of importance from early game all the way until the end game.
Quite true. I don't expect to see any drops. Drops against Protoss have really gone out of style in StarCraft II, unfortunately. I really, you know, I guess
I'm even talking about stuff like Warp Prism Harass. I mean, any of that stuff can come in there. That in my brain is like a drop, like the way I think of it.
I don't think of that as a drop because you actually warp in your units there. It's kind of cheating.
Sometimes you drop them out, and then you warp some nowhere.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So we have a hatchery first, and then extractor into spawning pool here. And for Trap, he's going to go with gas in his main, going for a quick cybernetics core.
I'm just going to go ahead and take an expand from this, no doubt. See what tech route he wants to go for after that. Could be a Robo. That is a possibility. Could even be a Twilight. Normally it's going to be a Stargate, but on this map, like, you can do some cool Robo builds. And one gas expand, and the fact that he's making a Zealot, this could be San's build.
Let's see what happens, man. Whatever build Trap has right now that he thinks is going to work, this is it.
Yeah,
there's no room for experimentation.
It's a fact right there. Now, he did finish this Zealot, and that was a very quick warp gate into a second gas. Okay. So sometimes you get the Mothership Core actually before the warp gate, but this could mean that he's just doing a very quick warp gate rush. Mothership Core being chronoed out.
Now, we don't have Leenock taking any third just yet.
He is getting speed already, though. So he's kind of on top of the fact that Trap may be doing something a little bit aggressive. By getting Ling speed and having a good Overlord spread, he should be able to stem off any proxy pylons before they really go down. And if he can do that, any warp gate attacks are going to be like greatly diminished in their power.
Yeah, we're going to see if he throws down those other gateways in just a little bit here. There's the first one coming down now. And we have two more now. Let's see how Leenock handles aggression like this early on.
Yeah. It's a little bit non-committal at the moment. We're not exactly sure what he's going for. Like, this definitely could be like a 3-gate pressure type of build.
Whoop, slipped through anyways.
Yeah. But also this could just be 3 gates for safety, you know, getting a wall in, knowing that Leenock is going to have speed shortly.
You know, that is very good. No matter what, you have to have some kind of wall in early on there at that location.
Yeah, and still not choosing attack, but he is chrono boosting that warp gate. So, I mean, what that tells me is that he really does want to do some sort of warping. Ah, look at that pylon. This could be one of those things where you warp in like a couple rounds of Zealots and just walk them over and be like, ha ha, you didn't think these Zealots would be here.
I think that might be exactly what we have here. Out of the Overlord's vision range. Wait. Oh, Haxors.
Definite Haxors.
Haxors, man.
All right, yep, he's warping in some Zealots, but the
that.
Zergling sees it. Hey, man, Zergling speed, pretty good at scouting. 16 Lings on the way with Zergling speed already done, and this is only 3 gates, so you can definitely hold it off with just Lings. When it's the 4-gate one, the Lings are a little bit harder to hold off with.
Oh my god, Artosis, we might actually see a Zerg move on.
It's possible. Very unlikely.
Very unlikely here. Okay, so, yeah, by spotting these first few Zealots, it just screws up everything for the Zerg. Now, he doesn't know about the second warping round that's right over here.
Well, now he does, and he sees that pylon, sees that even more coming in. He's making 5 roaches, though.
Well, I think he could just target down this hatchery, though, no matter what. And there's not much that the Zerg can do about it. Now, that's a lot of Zealots lost here.
because he is stalling out a little bit, and he... Well, the thing is, he can just warp those zealots home.
And goodbye. Wow.
Somewhere State is smiling at the moment.
So good.
Yep. Right-click on hatchery, beam out. This is the Protoss version of Drewby.
So, Lings are going to come up now. Not really much Leenock could, do about that. I mean, he just teleported right out. He could have tried to just get those zealots first, but and then I mean, it
was solid, man. It was good.
Yeah. Here come the roaches now up to the front. Now Leenock wants to do some amount of damage here.
Yeah, I don't know what he's really going to get done here. Like, he could pick off some gateways, perhaps, but there's a robo on the way. The mothership core is going to have a Nexus cannon eventually. And once the gateways are gone, the Zealots and Sentries actually can kill the Roaches. It's just they can't really come out single file. Like, right now they could start to come out. And there you go.
Nicely done. Look at this.
Yeah.
And now he just warps in a few more to sponge up the rest of that damage. Wow, Leenock is getting, now what's the word? It's not a bop. It's actually, I know the word, it's owned. He's getting owned.
He's getting owned.
He's getting owned. He's not getting rolled, he's not getting slayed, he's not getting bopped.
Okay, well, we'll see if he continues to get owned because we have a +2 blink all in it, looks like, coming in. And he's even got an Immortal in it, which is funny. So you don't normally see an Immortal and a +2 blink all in, but this time you do.
Well, he got that hatchery, and then he punished that attack. So I mean, he has that luxury of having a pretty cool timing here with a nice healthy unit mixture.
Yeah, and you know what? Right now we have Roach Speed on the way.
What's funny too is that he could just get a hatchery, or if he kills up one hatch, he can still recall back if things get out of control.
Yeah, that's a Mothership Core's good unit. Let's see, we have this Warp Prism going down. Is that an Immortal in there? Yeah, an Immortal and 2 Sentries. Kind of neat. This might be for a Queen Snipe. Like force field the ramp Queen Snipe. Well, he has gates as well, so he could warp in some more units also. He's adding 4 gates right now, Taste. This is getting real.
This is getting real.
Huh. Trap's going to try to put a ring on it, Tasteless.
Subs. Yoink.
All right, so this is pretty annoying, and having to pull the drones right now. That Queen trying to target down.
Is he not targeting that Queen? He's targeting that Sentry?
Yeah, he's just killing other stuff. He can't really lose this Warp Prism.
Oh my god. He got it away.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
And he even got another force field. You know what? But that Queen might be able to come up and snipe the Warp Prism, which will help out in the future. But a lot of drones killed, man. A lot of drones killed.
Oh, misclicked. That's too bad.
And the Warp Prism chasing down. Or rather, the Warp Prism being chased down. That Roach, a little bit too fat to get through. Finally does.
Now he's going to be able to kill the Roach Warren here. Goodbye.
Push is coming through the middle right now, and it's a pretty darn scary push. That is a lot of Sentries. 7 Sentries, a couple Mortals.
You got to keep in mind, I mean, how many drones he wants to be making. That Warp Prism stayed alive, which makes this rush potentially unstoppable.
Oh, he traps a bunch of Roaches right there. Those force fields, okay, kind of. He's using a lot of them. Let's see, what does Leenock really have? His army is just, it's not really the size you want to deal with this. The force field's a little bit lackluster right there.
Did he get the Warp Prism? No, sorry, the Warp Prism's like right there in the middle of the screen, excuse me.
It is. In fact, the Queen actually targeting the Mothership Core instead of that Prism. The Prism
oh my god, it's so good with the micro. The micros, the moves.
But a lot of Roaches still coming through. He may be overpowering.
It's all about this Immortal control here, and that's it. GG!
And Trap takes down Leenock. Comes the 4th Protoss in the round of 16.
Wow, 4 Protosses are chosen. Everybody's dream came true today. We knew you guys really wanted 4 Protosses.
Yeah.
Wow, Leenock very disappointed there. You know, he didn't do a bad job of handling that game considering what was thrown at him.
Yes, yes, indeed. He lost the hatchery basically for free. You know what really got him, even worse than that, was that Immortal drop in the main. It killed so many drones.
That Warp Prism stayed alive, too. He wasn't able to gun that down. He got that away from the Spore Crawler. He then used the Warp Prism to pick up the Immortals. He could have won possibly there, too, but just grabbing
If
those
Leenock-
Immortals and dropping
yeah.
them elsewhere.
If the Warp Prism had died or Leenock had stopped like dead in his tracks that harassment on his main base, I think Leenock could have taken that game.
I think he would have definitely stopped that rush.
Yeah.
But when you got a Warp Prism there like that, what are you going to do? He was so good at the control, by the way.
What are you going to do?
He was so good with that Warp Prism.
Yeah, really good.
Warping those in.
His execution is
moving
really
in
his
away from
strongest part. Like this is how he wins his games.
He's winning with tactics here. The game before that was pretty cool as well. You should definitely check that out.
It was a good night. Very good night of StarCraft.
So, guys, for our results, we have 4 Protosses now here in the round of 16. Only 3 Terrans in this tournament. One's already been eliminated. The rest are Zerg.
It's all lining up, Tasteless. It's all lining up.
I don't know how many more Protosses we're going to get, but it should be a lot. Next week, join us on Wednesday at 6 Korean Standard Time. For Group C, it's going to be Sue, Panic, Ruin, and SOS.
I think some Protosses might come out of that group.
At least one. And then Group D, Sulky, Sora, Pet, and Squirtle.
Hey, at least Sulky's going to make it through probably, right?
I don't know by now, Artosis. I just don't know.
Well, you know what? We used to be GOMTVT, and now we're just GOMEXP.
EXP for Protoss. Protoss is doing very well. Times are a-changing.
Indeed. It's been very fun tonight, Tasteless.
Yeah, good job casting. It's good to be back here doing the GSL Code S.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Make sure you tune in next week as well.
Yep.
More great Code S action.
Yeah, guys. So that does it for us here. We love you guys. Good night.